Nora, if we nail this Sterling Enterprises investment with Noah Bolton at Theacorp, we are golden for the next 3 years. Knock 'em dead at the gathering tonight. Mr. Davis's voice was a low rumble, but Nora's mind was stuck on one name. Noah Bolton, her ex. Noah Bolton? She blurted, disbelief coloring her tone. But he was broke. Davis chuckled, oblivious. Broke? Nora, he's the CEO of the top enterprise in New York. Must be a common name. He waved a dismissive hand. Right, Mr. Davis, Nora mumbled, trying to shake off the impossible coincidence. All right, team, let's roll. Just then, a harried voice cut through the air. So sorry I'm late. Traffic was a nightmare, stuck for almost an hour. Mr. Archer, another VP, bustled in, his face flushed. Davis beamed. No apologies needed, Mark. Hey everyone, meet Nora, our newest star employee. She's a powerhouse. Brought her along so you all get to know each other. Show her the ropes, all right? Archer's eyes landed on Nora, widening slightly. Sure thing, Davis, he said, a smirk playing on his lips. Can't say no to a pretty face. He gestured to an empty seat. Nora, come sit next to me. We can chat about work later or, whatever. Nora gritted her teeth, forcing a polite smile as she walked towards him. Looking forward to it, Mr. Archer. Relax, call me Mark. He winked and Nora's stomach churned. Where's Mr. Bolton? Davis asked, glancing at his watch. He's cutting it close. Archer shrugged. Bolton's schedule is insane. One wrong move and the market tanks. We're lucky he even bothered to show. True, Davis agreed, nodding sagely. Nexus Group backing us. Stocks will skyrocket. Come on, Nora, loosen up. Have a drink. Archer thrust a glass of champagne towards her. I don't drink, Nora replied, her voice tight. Come on, it's expected here. Welcome gesture. Archer insisted, his smile a little too wide. Just then, a hush fell over the room. All eyes turned towards the entrance as a figure strode in, radiating an almost palpable aura of power. It was him, Noah Bolton, older, sharper, devastatingly handsome in a way that made her breath catch in her throat. Mr. Bolton, so glad you could make it, Davis gushed, practically tripping over himself to greet him. Mr. Bolton, please have a seat, Archer echoed, suddenly all business. Bolton's gaze swept over the room, landing momentarily on Nora. A flicker of something unreadable in his eyes before he settled into his chair. Archer, he acknowledged curtly. Then turning to Davis, he raised an eyebrow. Is this, your girlfriend? He asked, his voice a low, smooth drawl that sent shivers down Nora's spine. Davis laughed nervously. No, Mr. Bolton, you've got it wrong. This is Nora, Mr. Davis's new employee. She's talented. He stumbled over the words, suddenly aware of the undercurrent in the room. Bolton's eyes flickered back to Nora, lingering this time. Nora, he repeated, the name a silken whisper. Noah, she breathed, the sound barely audible. The room seemed to tilt, the noise fading into a dull hum as years melted away. She was back in that cramped dorm room, sunlight streaming through the window. Noah, I got accepted into the master's program, she had exclaimed, bubbling with excitement. Noah, younger, softer around the edges, had grinned, pulling her close. Congrats, baby. Let's get married after graduation, okay? Then, the crushing weight of reality. Noah, I can't, she choked out, tears welling. My dad, it's plagiarism. It's going to blow up. I can't let this affect your future, your studies. His face had fallen, confusion and hurt clouding his eyes. Nora, what are you saying? Once this is over, she'd promised, her voice trembling. I'll come back for you, I swear. A lie whispered to soften the blow of the truth she couldn't speak. Please, Mr. Bolton, take a seat, Davis's voice broke through her reverie, pulling her back to the opulent room, the glittering chandeliers, and the man who was no longer the boy she knew. Nora, pour Monsieur Bolton a drink, Davis instructed, oblivious to the tension crackling in the air. Aren't you in need of a raise? Once we get this deal, you'll be set. Nora's hand trembled as she reached for the bottle, her gaze locked on Noah. He watched her, his expression unreadable, a chilling mask of indifference. Mr. Bolton, have a drink, Archer echoed, his voice laced with false joviality. Noah finally spoke, his voice cutting through the forced cheer. I thought Blazing Tech was supposed to be one of the top real estate firms in New York. What happened to you, Davis? He gestured dismissively at Nora. Having an average employee offer me a drink? Davis's face paled. Mr. Bolton, please, let me explain. Explain what, Davis? That you think this girl, he emphasized the word, his eyes narrowing on Nora, can sweeten the deal? Mr. Davis, if this big shot isn't pleased, our project's over, Archer hissed under his breath, nudging Davis. Do something. Davis, desperate, turned to Nora. Nora, we just got this bottle of Lafitte Rothschild from a private seller. You know, the 82? It's exquisite. Mr. Bolton, you shouldn't miss it. He pushed the bottle towards her, his eyes pleading. Look, Nora, you'll get paid. Just offer him a drink. Offer more service. Archer chimed in, his tone oily. Nora's a pretty girl, Mr. Bolton. Sweeten your tone, have a drink with him. Once he's happy, our deal is golden. Nora stared at them, disgust rising in her throat. I don't think Mr. Bolton is that kind of man, she said, her voice barely a whisper. Noah's gaze sharpened, a flicker of something akin to amusement in his eyes. Maybe I am, he murmured, his voice dangerously low. Want me to drink? Get it to my mouth. He inclined his head toward the bottle in her hand. What, Nora? Do as he asks, Davis urged, his voice cracking with panic. What are you waiting for? Nora hesitated, her heart pounding against her ribs. This wasn't the Noah she knew, the boy she loved. This was a stranger, cold, powerful, and cruel. But then she saw the desperation in Davis's eyes, the fear in Archer's. Their livelihoods, their company, hung in the balance, and her father's medical bills, her own precarious financial situation. With a deep breath, she lifted the bottle, her hands shaking as she poured a glass. She walked towards Noah, her eyes locked on his, a silent battle raging between them. She extended the glass, her fingers brushing his as he took it. To our deal, Noah said, his voice flat, raising the glass slightly before taking a long, slow drink. His eyes never left hers, a dark intensity burning within them. That's a no, Noah, she whispered, the words escaping before she could stop them. It's been 3 years, and you still detest me this much? He ignored her, turning to Davis, his voice crisp and businesslike. Great drinker, Mr. Bolton, Davis stammered, trying to fill the awkward silence. Mr. Bolton, we need your help with the Wealth X project. Approved by the city, just need your signature now. Noah waved a dismissive hand. No rush. He turned his attention back to Nora, his gaze lingering on her. Archer, sensing an opportunity, sidled closer to Nora, a leering smile on his face. Nora, don't ignore Mr. Archer. Have a drink with me, too. He reached for her arm. Mr. Archer, here, Davis offered, trying to redirect him. Archer waved him off. What's the fun in that? Come on, let's do it like this. He grabbed Nora's arm, pulling her closer, his breath hot on her neck. Mr. Bolton has no interest in you, but I do. Stay away from her. Noah's voice cut through the room, sharp and cold as ice. Archer recoiled, his eyes widening in disbelief. Huh? What do you think you are? He sputtered, regaining his bravado. I was being nice here. How dare you hit me? He rubbed his arm where Noah had brushed past him. Want to get kicked out of Thea? Nora, what are you doing? I brought you here to help me, not mess things up, Davis hissed, pulling Nora back. He started it, Nora retorted, her voice shaking with anger. I was just an... What did you say, Mr. Bolton? Davis stammered, turning back to Noah, his face a mask of fear. Noah's gaze was fixed on Archer, his eyes glacial. Mr. Archer, your last shipment was faulty. You'll receive a letter from my lawyers within 3 days. Archer Group will be off the Theacorp map. Archer's face drained of color. Mr. Bolton, what did I do wrong? Mr. Bolton, what about our partnership? Blazing Tech, Davis pleaded, his voice desperate. Noah's reply was curt, dismissive. Yes, you'll get an answer from my lawyers in 3 days. He stood abruptly, turning to Nora, his hands snaking out to grip her arm, his fingers biting into her skin. Let's go, he commanded, his voice leaving no room for argument. He dragged her out of the room, leaving Davis and Archer gaping in stunned silence. In the hushed hallway, Noah's grip tightened, his anger simmering beneath the surface. "Noah, let go! You're hurting me!" He ignored her protests, pulling her into a deserted office, slamming the door shut behind them. "Noah Bolton, are you mad?" she hissed, pulling her arm away, rubbing the red marks his fingers had left. He turned to face her, his eyes burning with a furious intensity. "Wherever other men touched you is filthy enough," he spat, his voice thick with rage. "Noah," she whispered, fear coiling in her stomach. "Others can touch you, but I can't," he continued, his voice rising. "You're crazy, right?" "I am crazy," he admitted, stepping closer, his presence overwhelming. 3 years ago, at graduation, I waited to propose to you, but you didn't show up. You made a joke out of me. You know how long I waited? A whole day and night. I gave you a chance, didn't I? Did you run because I was poor?" His eyes raked over her, cold and assessing. "I'm now the heir of the Bolton family, Nexus Group's CEO. Is that enough for me to touch you now?" Nora recoiled, fear warring with a strange flicker of something else, something she couldn't name. "You're crazy," she repeated, her voice trembling. "Crazy for you," he corrected, his voice softening, a dangerous undercurrent still present. "Please, Nora, marry me. I can give you anything you want." "I don't need your money," she retorted, her chin lifting defiantly despite her fear. "What about your dad, Nora Welch?" he challenged, his voice sharp again. "Marry me and I can prove your dad's innocence." Her breath hitched. "My dad's case involves many people," she whispered, the weight of it crushing her. "I can't drag him into that. Besides," she hesitated, the unspoken truth hanging heavy in the air. "Besides, that car accident, it made it hard for me to be pregnant. I can't give you the happiness you deserve." A lie, again, but this one laced with a painful truth. "I don't need your help," she insisted, her voice regaining strength. "I can sort it out myself. He was my mentor, after all. I can help him." "Noah Bolton, are you deaf?" she snapped, her patience finally snapping. "I said I don't need your help now or in the future. I want nothing to do with you." His expression hardened, his eyes narrowing. "Playing hard to get, aren't you? I've seen a lot of that." He stepped closer, his voice dropping to a low, menacing growl. "Don't you love money? With enough money, any man can have you. Filthy." He spat the word, his eyes filled with disgust. "You make me sick." Nora flinched, the words like a physical blow. "Watch your tongue," she retorted, her voice trembling with rage. "How dare you!" Just then the door burst open, and a woman stormed in, her eyes blazing. "Back here! You almost got Noah depressed!" she shrieked, her gaze landing on Nora with venomous hatred. "Depressed? What are you doing back here?" "I'm telling you, Noah's mine," the woman declared, her voice shrill. "No one can snatch him off. There's nothing left between you two. Stay out of my sight." Noah sighed, running a hand through his hair, looking utterly weary. "Daisy, just go." Daisy glared at Nora one last time before flouncing out, slamming the door behind her. Noah turned back to Nora, his expression shifting, softening slightly. "I was looking for you," he said, his voice quiet, almost gentle. "Why are you here all alone? How did the meeting go?" "Get out," Nora whispered, her voice choked with emotion. "Noah, I miss you," he murmured, stepping closer again. "I got here straight from the airport. I just found a really nice restaurant." "I'm busy," she cut him off, her voice cold now, shutting him out. "Get out, Noah." He hesitated, his eyes searching hers, then nodded slowly. "I'll be off then. You can call me anytime." He turned and left, leaving Nora alone in the silence, the echoes of their past and present swirling around her. Later that night, in the sterile quiet of his penthouse office, Noah picked up the phone. "Jack, draft an acquisition agreement. We're acquiring Blazing Tech. And find a reason to get Nora Welch fired." "Got it. I'll get to work now, Mr. Bolton." The next morning, Nora arrived at work, the events of the gathering still replaying in her mind. Mr. Davis approached her, a strange mixture of relief and apprehension on his face. "Nora, good news. Blazing Tech was acquired by a big company." Acquired, Nora echoed, confused. Davis beamed, oblivious to her unease. Congrats, Mr. Davis. Get your salary at finance later. I'm not a bad boss. You'll get paid fairly. He patted her shoulder a little too enthusiastically. Then the smile faltered, his face clouding over. Mr. Davis, what do you mean? Nora asked, a knot of dread tightening in her stomach. You're fired, Davis stated bluntly, his voice devoid of any warmth. You messed up my meeting. The board's unhappy with that. Fired, Nora repeated, the word echoing in the sterile office air. Nora, it's time to face the music, Davis said, avoiding her gaze. Enough talking. Your replacement needs the place. Pack your stuff. As Nora numbly gathered her belongings, her phone buzzed. It was a call from the hospital. Doctor, Welch, your dad's not looking so good. He needs surgery now. You got the $70,000? Can you give me a little more time? Nora pleaded, her voice trembling. Nora Welch, pay up. The voice on the other end snapped, cold and unsympathetic. Walking out of the office building, Nora felt a hand clamp on her arm. A gruff voice growled, Wait, stop right there. Pay your debt. Two burly men blocked her path, their faces grim. Panic surged, but then a sleek black car pulled up beside them. The window rolled down, revealing Noah, his expression unreadable. Let her go, he commanded, his voice cutting through the air. The men hesitated, glancing at each other. Mr. Bolton? One of them stammered. Let her go, Noah repeated, his voice laced with steel. The men reluctantly released Nora, stepping back. Nora stumbled towards the car, collapsing into the passenger seat, her breath coming in ragged gasps. Thank you, she managed to whisper. Noah's gaze was fixed on the road ahead. Mr. Riverside Residence, Bridge Road. Go up the overpass, less traffic. It'll be quicker back to Gardenville. Got it? He instructed the driver, ignoring Nora completely. Got it, the driver replied. Noah, Nora began, her voice trembling. You acquired Blazing Tech? And you got me fired? What do you want? He finally turned to her, his eyes cold, devoid of any warmth. Yes, I did. You're too much. He tossed a document into her lap. This is the prenup. Nora stared at the thick stack of papers, disbelief warring with a growing sense of dread. Prenup, she whispered. Noah, what do you want? You're having fun, toying with me. You don't have a choice, he stated flatly, his voice leaving no room for argument. Marry me. I can clear your dad's name and pay for the surgery. Displease me, and you and your entire family won't have it easy. Tears welled in her eyes, but she forced them back. She wouldn't break in front of him. Fine, she said, her voice barely audible. If this pleases you that much, I'll do it. A ghost of a smile flickered across his lips, cold and devoid of humor. You work for me, he stated, his gaze piercing. Starting tomorrow. Got it? Mr. B, the driver interjected, his voice hesitant. Don't you detest her? Why are you? Noah cut him off with a sharp glance. Keep her close so I can torment her, he explained, his voice low and chilling. I want her to have a taste of what I went through and learn her lesson. The next day, Nora walked into the Sterling Enterprises building, a knot of apprehension tightening in her stomach. The office was a whirlwind of activity, sleek and modern, a stark contrast to the chaotic energy of Blazing Tech. Freya, I heard Project Department's newcomer, Nora Welch, has really strong connections, a voice whispered nearby. That's how she got hired. Shameless. Her kind's the worst. Can't get in by themselves. Nora ignored the whispers, focusing on finding her department. Another voice, closer this time, broke through her thoughts. Wow, your skin looks great. My boyfriend has a beauty clinic. We can go in your free time. Sure, Nora replied politely, forcing a smile. Wow, Freya, what a nice watch, another voice exclaimed. Really? I spent hundreds on this watch. It's from a famous watchmaker. It's their classic line. If you like it, I can give you my salesman's contact. Okay, let's exchange numbers then, Freya agreed eagerly. Suddenly, a shout erupted from down the hall. Oh no! What's the shouting for? Freya asked, her eyes widening. I was so busy gossiping that I forgot Mr. Bolton's coffee. Panic laced her voice. Freya, help me with it. I just got my salary deducted. I can't help you. Freya turned to Nora, her eyes pleading. Nora, help me. I don't want to get fired. Nora sighed, relenting. Okay then, I'll try. Nora, forget it if you can't, Freya said, her voice resigned. Mr. Bolton won't starve without his afternoon coffee. Freya, what are you saying? Nora asked, confused by her sudden change in attitude. Noah, today is my friend's birthday, Freya said, changing the subject abruptly. Come with me later to the party. Nora frowned, puzzled by her colleague's erratic behavior. She walked towards the break room, steeling herself to face Noah again. As she approached his office, she hesitated, then knocked softly on the door. Noah, why are you? She started to ask, but the words died in her throat as she saw him. He was standing behind his desk, his face inches from another woman's, his hands resting possessively on her hips. Nora froze, shock and pain lancing through her. He looked up, his eyes meeting hers, a flicker of annoyance crossing his face. Nora, what are you doing here? He asked, his voice cold and distant. Stop, Nora whispered, her voice trembling, tears threatening to spill. Noah, you know I'm ticklish there, the woman giggled, oblivious to Nora's presence. Noah turned his attention back to the woman, ignoring Nora completely. Get your hand off, he murmured, his voice low and intimate, sending a fresh wave of pain through Nora. According to rule number 52, you should knock before entering my office, Noah said, his voice regaining its usual icy tone, finally acknowledging her presence. Have you forgotten the rule? Nora swallowed hard, trying to regain her composure. No, Mr. Bolton, she mumbled, her voice barely audible. Copy the rule book 100 times, he instructed, his eyes cold and unforgiving. Get it to me by end of day. Got it, Nora replied, her voice flat, turning to leave. Noah, I heard there are 200 rules in your rule book. The woman giggled again, her voice dripping with saccharine sweetness. 100 times? I don't think she can finish even one copy by end of day. She broke a rule, Noah replied, his voice devoid of emotion. Got to learn her lesson? I'll be off now, Mr. Bolton, the woman said, turning to leave, brushing past Nora with a smug smile. Miss Hall, please continue, Noah instructed as the woman reached the door, his voice laced with an undercurrent of amusement. Stop, Nora said again, her voice stronger this time, turning back to face him. You came in and interrupted our fun, Miss Hall whined, turning back to Noah. Shouldn't you apologize? It's office hours, Nora retorted, her voice rising. How could I know what fun you were having in here? Please, Mr. Bolton, do inform your staff when spending time alone with a woman in your office, Nora continued, her voice laced with sarcasm. Okay? Noah's eyes narrowed, a dangerous glint sparking in their depths. Noah, Miss Hall whined again, her voice petulant. Nora Welch is working for you? She asked, her tone dripping with disdain. Listen to the way she talks. Clearly she has no respect for you. Apologize to us now, Miss Hall demanded, her eyes fixed on Nora, a cruel smile playing on her lips. Sorry, Miss Hall, Nora said, her voice dripping with sarcasm. You shouldn't waste time on an average employee like me. I'll get back to work. Stop there, Miss Hall snapped, her smile turning predatory. That's not good enough for an apology. My shoes are kind of dirty. She pointed to her pristine white stilettos. Why don't you wipe them clean? These cost thousands of dollars. If you can get them clean, I'll give you a tip. Want an apology? Nora stared at Miss Hall, then at Noah, her heart hardening into a cold, unyielding stone. Without a word, she walked over to Miss Hall's desk, grabbed her own coffee mug, and deliberately poured the steaming hot coffee over Miss Hall's expensive shoes. Miss Hall shrieked, jumping back, her face contorted with rage. Nora Welch, you're crazy, she screamed, her voice echoing through the office. Nora calmly placed the empty mug back on the desk, her gaze meeting Noah's, unflinching. This is worth $70,000, she said, her voice cold and clear. That's my apology. Happy now? Noah's expression remained unreadable, but a muscle twitched in his jaw. I'll teach you a lesson, he murmured, his voice low and dangerous. Get back to work. Miss Hall continued to fume, her face red with fury. Noah, she bullied me, she wailed, turning to him for support. You gotta make her pay. Noah sighed, his gaze shifting from Nora to Miss Hall, a hint of weariness in his eyes. Della, he said, his voice flat, you were born into money. You got first-class education and lessons in etiquette. And that's how you speak. Noah, you saw it, Della protested, her voice shrill. Your employee, Nora Welch, threw coffee at me. I bought these shoes just for you, and here you are, blaming me. Get back to work, Noah repeated, his voice sharper this time. What are you waiting for? Get lost. I'll get back to work now, Della muttered, her anger simmering just beneath the surface. Please continue, she added sarcastically, turning back to Noah. You should leave, Noah, she then said to Nora, her voice dripping with venom. Why are you taking her side? She interrupted us and she threw coffee at me. Why are you helping her? I'll discipline my own employee, Noah replied, his voice cold and dismissive. I don't need an outsider like you to tell me what to do. As for your skirt, he glanced at Della's coffee-stained skirt, I'll have it replaced. Jack, take Miss Hall out. He gestured to his assistant, who appeared instantly ushering a sputtering Della out of the office. Miss Hall, please, Mr. Bolton, Della pleaded as she was led away, her voice fading into the distance. Nora stood in silence, her heart pounding, her gaze locked on Noah. He turned to her, his expression softening slightly, a hint of something unreadable in his eyes. You tossed out my coffee, he said, his voice quiet. Shouldn't you apologize? A small smile touched Nora's lips, a flicker of defiance in her eyes. I'll make you another cup then, she replied, her voice regaining its usual strength. Forgive me, Mr. Bolton. Noah's lips curved into a faint, almost imperceptible smile. Nora, he murmured, his voice softer now, remember who you are. You're my wife. Your husband was hugging another woman. Aren't you jealous at all? Nora met his gaze, her eyes unwavering. I trust my husband's character and his self-control, she replied, her voice steady. Besides, you've never been that interested in women. Your act doesn't bother me. His smile faded, his eyes hardening again. How can it not? If you care about me, Nora, remember who you are. Don't test my patience. Mr. Bolton, I'll get back to work, Nora said, turning away. The fragile truce broken, the battle lines redrawn. Our project with Vickers Tech. Just then, Linda, the department head, rushed in, her face flushed, her voice breathless. Mr. Bolton, you and Nora need... She trailed off, noticing the tension in the air. I report everything to you, Noah finished for her, his voice curt. No. Linda hesitated, then continued, her voice hesitant. Mr. Bolton, the quality of their last batch of materials was a bit off. Did we cancel the contract? Noah's eyes narrowed, his voice laced with ice. This kind of slip-up with material quality? Or do I need to teach you what to do, Linda? I paid you to add value to my company, not to fumble around and cause damage to our reputation. Linda flinched, her face paling. I understood. Noah's gaze softened slightly, shifting to a more business-like tone. By the way, I looked into the project with Blazing Tech. It's small in scale, but can earn us some profit. Get some more funding and scale it up. Got it, Linda replied, relief flooding her voice. I'll get to that now. She hurried out, leaving Nora and Noah alone again in the strained silence. Later that day, Nora was at her desk, working on the Vickers Tech project, when Freya approached her, her eyes wide with curiosity. Nora, what happened in there? She whispered, her voice hushed. I think I heard screaming. That curious, huh? Another colleague, Leah, chimed in, her eyes gleaming with gossip. Go ask Mr. Bolton. Come on, spare us the suspense. Just then, another colleague, Ben, rushed over, his face pale. Hey, I saw Mr. Buck dragging Della out, he exclaimed, his voice hushed with awe. What happened? She's here all smiles every time, and often buys us treats too, Freya added, her voice thoughtful. That's right, Leah agreed. Everyone working here knows about it. She's the future Mrs. Bolton. Everyone just gets their head down and talks real sweet to her, Ben continued. Mr. Bolton likes her. She's born rich, her family's loaded, just like his. You know rich folks, they don't care about love. They'll marry someone they don't like for shared benefits. Everyone calls Della Mrs. Bolton around here, Freya whispered conspiratorially. Linda's sharp voice cut through their gossip. So chatty. You know it's work hours, right? Remember, you get paid for your time, effort, and creativity. Don't gossip all day. She glared at them, then turned to Nora, her expression softening slightly. Linda, we got it, Freya muttered under her breath. I don't need to tell you about the project with Blazing Tech, do I? Linda said to Nora, her voice more businesslike now. Mr. Bolton wants it upscaled. We need 3 sponsors. Get ready for that. 3 sponsors? Leah exclaimed, her voice laced with disbelief. Why is it that hard? Linda retorted, her voice sharp. You've been here almost a year. You're the worst in our department. No one's taking you seriously. Your team's getting worse. Not a single go-getter. You're not paid for nothing. If none of you takes it, I'll give it to Vivian. Leah, Linda, I'll take it then, Nora interjected, her voice calm and steady. I'm pretty familiar with it. It's a big project. Linda frowned, her eyes narrowed. How can I trust a newcomer to tell the truth? I've been with it from the start, Nora insisted, her voice firm. I'm sure I'm the most familiar with it. Linda hesitated, then nodded slowly. Well then, you and Vivian will compete for it. Whoever gets the first sponsor in 2 days will get the project. If you fail to find one, you won't get paid this month, okay? Okay, Nora agreed, her heart pounding, a thrill of challenge coursing through her. Wait and see, Linda muttered, turning away. Freya approached Nora, her face etched with concern. Nora, what's up with that? She whispered. Vivian over at Team B is great with this stuff. How can you win this? Nora smiled, a confident glint in her eyes. Don't worry, I'll take care of it. I'm just thinking of your salary. She patted Freya's arm reassuringly. Got to go, I need to prepare now. Just an investor, right? I got this. Later that afternoon, Jack approached Noah, a curious expression on his face. Mr. Bolton, your wife and Miss Ross made a bet, he announced, his voice carefully neutral. She's pulling a bet on her first day here? Noah raised an eyebrow, intrigued despite himself. What bet did they make? I heard from your assistant they're betting on who will get the first investor for the project with Blazing Tech, Jack explained. Mrs. Bolton or Vivian? What's the stake? If Mrs. Bolton loses, she won't get this month's salary. Noah's lips curved into a faint smile. That confident, he murmured more to himself than to Jack. Mr. Bolton, are you helping her out with it? Jack asked, his eyes searching Noah's. Noah's smile vanished, his expression hardening. This project is just mid-size, but with our involvement, Vivian won't have a hard time finding investors. She made the bet herself. Why should I help her out? If she really needs my help, she'll have to come to me. Get back to work. Yes, sir, Jack replied, nodding quickly, turning to leave. Wait, Noah called after him, his voice thoughtful. Mr. Clark of Skyward worked with Blazing Tech before. Pretty sure she'll go to him first. Call and tell him about it. He'll know what to do. Okay, I'll call him now, Jack replied, nodding again, disappearing out of the office. Meanwhile, Nora, determined to win the bet and prove herself, was already making calls. She dialed Mr. Clark's number, her heart pounding with anticipation. Hello, Mr. Clark. I'm Nora Welch. Nora Welch? Mr. Clark repeated, his voice slightly puzzled. Oh, yes, from Blazing Tech, right? Yes, Mr. Clark, Nora confirmed, her voice regaining confidence. Remember the Wealth X project we talked about 2 weeks ago? What do you think about it? Do you need me to explain more details? Mr. Clark chuckled, a warm, reassuring sound. No need. I'll invest in it. We can sign up whenever you're free. Nora's breath caught in her throat, relief and triumph flooding through her. Okay then, she stammered, her voice trembling with excitement. I have time now. I'll be there soon. See you. See you, Mr. Clark replied, and the line went dead. Nora hung up, a wide grin spreading across her face. She had done it. She had secured a sponsor, and on her first day, no less. She grabbed her bag, ready to head to Skyward to get the signature. As she walked past Freya's desk, Freya called out to her, her voice laced with concern. Hey, Nora, where are you going? I heard Vivian has a few investors shortlisted already. Be careful not to mess it up. Nora smiled confidently. I'm getting my first signature, she announced, her voice ringing with triumph. Off now, bye. Freya's eyes widened in surprise. Oh, okay. Be safe then. Okay, Nora replied, hurrying out of the office, her steps light and energized. Okay, Freya, where's Nora going? Leah asked, her voice laced with curiosity. She said she got an investor, Freya replied, still slightly stunned. So quick? Leah exclaimed, disbelief coloring her tone. Yeah, Freya nodded, a hint of admiration in her voice. If we can get the WealthX project, no one will dare talk behind our backs from now on. But I heard Vivian's seeing an investor too, Leah countered, her voice laced with doubt. She has the worst gossips about us, Freya muttered, her expression hardening. Got to teach her a lesson this time, or she'll think we're losers. Meanwhile, in Team B's office, Vivian was pacing restlessly, her phone pressed to her ear. Linda, the investors are all out of town or abroad, she exclaimed, her voice rising in frustration. I can't get hold of any of them for now. Help me out. I can't lose to a newcomer. That's embarrassing. Linda chuckled, a sly smile playing on her lips. Vivian, what's inside that head of yours? She asked, her voice conspiratorial. I never said you need a signature. I made the bet, remember? Just make it look good. Vivian's eyes widened, understanding dawning in her face. Linda, you're the best, she exclaimed, her voice filled with relief and gratitude. I heard Nora has some inside connection, Leah whispered to Freya and Ben, her voice conspiratorial. She got hired into our department without an interview. I've seen many of her sort. She must have seduced one of the higher-ups. That's how she got in here. I heard Mr. Bolton detests those who rely on connections, Ben added, his brow furrowed in confusion. Why did he keep her here? I heard she even offended Miss Hall in Mr. Bolton's office earlier, Freya chimed in, her voice hushed. Who doesn't know Miss Hall's the future Mrs. Bolton? She's making enemies on her first day here. Della told me to teach her a lesson, Leah whispered, her eyes gleaming with malice. Back in Linda's office, Vivian was beaming, a smug smile playing on her lips as Nora walked in, holding a signed contract. Miss Ross, Nora announced, her voice clear and confident. I secured Skyward's investment in the WealthX project. Vivian scoffed, rolling her eyes dramatically. Skyward? Isn't Mr. Clark away on business? Nora nodded. Mr. Clark is not in town, but he asked a representative at Skyward to sign it for him. Linda examined the contract, her expression carefully neutral. Not bad, she conceded grudgingly. According to our bet, this means the WealthX project will be ours over at Team A, right? Nora Welch? Right, Nora confirmed, her voice firm. Linda's smile turned predatory, her eyes gleaming with malice. Wrong, she corrected, her voice cold and sharp. You're not getting paid this month, and you'll have to clean the department from now on. Nora's eyes widened, disbelief and anger surging through her. I don't think that's fair. Linda laughed, a harsh mocking sound. Fair? You lost the bet. I lost? Nora repeated, her voice incredulous. We made the bet 3 hours ago. From then to now, Vivian hasn't left the office. Tell me, why did I lose? Linda gestured towards Vivian, her eyes gleaming with triumph. Vivian, tell her why. Vivian stepped forward, a smug smile playing on her lips. Before you came in here, I already got my investors, she announced, her voice dripping with condescension. Nora Welch, right? You should have asked around who I am before making the bet. Where are your contracts then? Nora challenged, her voice regaining strength despite her shock. Vivian scoffed again, rolling her eyes. That's not included in the bet. I don't need to show you my signed contracts, do I? What kind of logic is that? Nora retorted, her voice rising. I just want a fair bet. I can lose to you, but at least you got to show some proof that you won. I'm the best in the department, Vivian sneered, her voice dripping with arrogance. I can get any investor with just a phone call. 2 hours ago, I already got all 3 investors. Which is more? 3 investors or 1, huh? I want a fair competition, Nora insisted, her voice firm. You have no proof. Should I just believe whatever you say? It's a work project here. How can I take your word for it? A newcomer talking back at Linda, huh? Leah sneered, stepping closer, her eyes filled with malice. Monsieur Ross should present convincing proof before making her decision, Ben added, backing Nora up. You're new here, Freya chimed in, her voice laced with warning. What gave you the nerve? Linda here is head of our department, Leah continued, her voice sharp. How dare you argue with her? So what if she is? Nora retorted, her voice defiant. Hey, stop pushing, Ben exclaimed, stepping between Nora and Leah as the tension escalated. Are they arguing inside? Freya whispered to Leah, her eyes widening. Nora got the investor. Why are they arguing? Yeah, what's happening? Leah replied, her voice hushed with curiosity. Nora, is this your company? Linda sneered, her voice dripping with contempt. Or do you think you can do anything with your connection? Is that why you think nothing of me? I've been working on the Wealth X project from the very first draft, Nora argued, her voice shaking with anger and frustration. Changing almost 100 plans. I can't let them have it now. Our bet was whoever gets the first investor can have the Wealth X project, Nora continued, her voice rising. You're going back on your word, aren't you? You lost the bet, all right, Linda snapped, her face contorted with rage. Why blame your failure on Linda? Vivian sneered, her voice mocking. I got 3 investors for the Wealth X project. Are my 3 investors fewer than your only one? Not just 3, Vivian bragged, her voice dripping with arrogance. I can get as many as needed with just a phone call. Think you can do that? How can I take your word for it? Nora challenged, her voice firm. You can say whatever you like. What good is the bet for? Nora, you know where this is, Freya whispered, her voice laced with warning. Linda heads this department. She calls the shots here. Who do you think you are? But hey, if you want a project of your own, Linda said, her tone shifting, a hint of false generosity creeping into her voice. I have a small one on my hands. I get it. You can't get over losing the bet. I can give you the project. Want it? Take it as a consolation. I don't need consolation, Nora retorted, her voice sharp. Justice is what I need. Linda laughed, a harsh, mocking sound. Justice? A newbie like you demanding justice? You, who do you think you are? Asking justice for me? She stepped closer, her eyes gleaming with malice. I'll show you justice. This is justice. Want to keep working here? Then accept whatever I throw at you. You forget this month's salary, and you'll be in charge of cleaning for the next month. As for our documents, you'll take care of the printing. Oh, and our morning coffees will be your duty from now? Got any duties for me, Mr. Bolton? Linda asked, her voice suddenly syrupy, sweet as Noah walked in. Mr. Bolton, Linda gushed, her voice dripping with false innocence. It's about our project. Linda and I were just disciplining this newcomer. Disciplining? Noah repeated, his voice cold and sharp, his gaze fixed on Linda. Yes, Linda stammered, her face paling under his intense gaze. We made a bet to decide who gets the Wealth X project. She lost but wouldn't accept it. Kept demanding. Linda, give her the project, Noah interrupted, his voice leaving no room for argument. Hand the project over. Mr. Bolton, Linda protested, her voice laced with desperation. It's just a mid-sized project. You really want to take a look? I said hand the project over, Noah repeated, his voice dangerously low. Linda flinched, her face draining of color. Mr. Bolton, the Wealth X project is off, Noah announced, his voice cutting through the tense silence. And give the BioTour project to Nora Welch. She'll take care of it. Mr. Bolton, the BioTour project is our current flagship project, Vivian exclaimed, her voice incredulous. You're sure a newbie can handle it? Noah's gaze turned to Vivian, his eyes glacial. Since when do I need instruction from you? He snapped, his voice laced with steel. It's not that I... Vivian stammered, her voice faltering under his withering gaze. No, next time. Noah cut her off, his voice leaving no room for argument. Linda watched Noah and Nora leave, her mind racing, confusion and apprehension warring within her. Linda, what's going on here? Vivian asked, her voice hushed with awe. What's Nora's relationship with Mr. Bolton? Linda shook her head, her face pale. It looks like Nora has some skills after all, she murmured, her voice barely audible. This BioTour project is double S level for us. It's the top priority this quarter. How can such a big project go to a rookie like her? Just then, Della walked in, her face flushed with anger, her eyes narrowed. Linda, my dad said you need to take care of me, she hissed, her voice low and venomous. Linda straightened, her expression hardening. All right, she replied, her voice regaining its usual authority. I've got this handled. The project just got approved to develop in Westbury. We still need Mr. Carter. If she wants to handle this, she'll face more steps ahead. I heard Mr. Carter isn't easy to deal with. All right, Della nodded, her eyes gleaming with malice. You go out first. She turned to Linda, her voice pleading. Let go, no, let go. Why don't you talk to me? Just tell me what project you need, and I'll give it to you. No need. Noah turned away, his expression hardening. Whatever I want. I'll go after it myself, he stated, his voice cold and dismissive. Della's face hardened, her eyes narrowing. You're playing hard to get with me, huh? She sneered, her voice laced with bitterness. Noah stopped, turning back to face her, his gaze glacial. You call this hard to get? He asked, his voice dangerously low. What else am I? Invisible? Or are you pretending? He stepped closer, his eyes burning into hers. Do you really think acting pitiful will erase everything from the past? Let go. I'm done with you. He turned and walked away, leaving Della seething with rage and humiliation. Later, Nora was sitting at her desk, staring at the files for the BioTour project, feeling overwhelmed and strangely exhilarated. Freya approached her, her eyes wide with concern. Nora, what happened? She asked, her voice hushed. I just saw Mr. Bolton rush into the office and we couldn't stop him. I heard the WealthX project got canceled. I gave the contract to Miss Ross. Vivian was there saying she secured 3 investors. I lost the bet. How is that possible? From your bet to leaving was only 3 hours, and she stayed in the office. How could she have closed deals? Nora shrugged, a wry smile playing on her lips. Who knows? Mr. Ross believed her and declared me the loser. Fined me a month's salary and made me clean the office for a month. Wow, that's harsh. Freya nodded, her expression thoughtful. Nora, let me tell you, Vivian got in through connections. Ross is Vivian's cousin, and Linda helps Vivian on some projects, both openly and behind the scenes. Really? Nora asked, surprised. Yeah, Freya confirmed, her voice conspiratorial. Which is why our team is always getting sidelined and pushed out. How else could she get projects? Just then, Mr. Buck, the project manager, approached Nora's desk, holding a stack of files. Oh, Mr. Buck, you're here, Freya said, her voice brightening. These are the files related to the BioTour project, Mr. Buck said to Nora, placing the files on her desk. Please take a look, okay? Ask me if you have any questions, Mr. Buck added, his voice helpful. Okay, Mr. Buck. Nora nodded, a flicker of excitement coursing through her. Freya's eyes widened as she looked at the files. Oh my God, the BioTour project is an SS-level project for Sterling Enterprises, which is a top priority, she exclaimed, her voice hushed with awe. Did they put you in charge? Oh my, Nora. It seems like our team is finally going to shine this time. The project just got approved, Nora cautioned, her voice still a little wary. It's far from done, and it won't be easy. Yeah, true, Freya agreed, her enthusiasm undimmed. But you've got to work hard to ensure our department stands out and doesn't get looked down on by other project teams again. In Della's office, Della was pacing restlessly, her face contorted with rage. What? Noah gave Nora such an important project? Why? Dell? Vivian asked, her voice laced with curiosity. What's Nora's relationship with Mr. Bolton? Della's eyes narrowed, a flicker of something dangerous in their depths. What if I upset the wrong person? What should I do? Their relationship. You don't need to know. As for Nora, Della continued, her voice hardening, she's just a little troublemaker. Keep a close eye on her for me. I got it. Vivian nodded, her eyes gleaming with malicious intent. So is the BioTour project really being given to Nora? Della scoffed, rolling her eyes. Yes. Is she supposed to be capable? Let's see how capable she is. Della picked up her phone, dialing a number. Della, what are you up to? Vivian asked, her voice curious. I'm not close with Mr. Carter, but I know Mr. Carter's son very well, Della replied, a sly smile playing on her lips. I'll give him a call and see how I handle that. You've always got a way. Vivian chuckled, nodding in agreement. Deal with her as she comes. Later that day, Noah was reviewing some project files in his office when Jack approached him, his expression hesitant, Mr. Bolton, the Wealth X project, he began, his voice trailing off. What do you mean it's canceled? Noah interrupted, his voice sharp. Are you interested in the Wealth X project? Jack asked, his voice carefully neutral. The Wealth X project, at best, is an A-level project. The planning department estimated profits will be below $7 million. A small project like this without the acquisition wouldn't even be worth considering. $7 million is nothing to you. Any profits under $14 million are considered A-level for Sterling. Noah frowned, his eyes narrowing as he examined the files. What are you doing? He muttered, noticing some discrepancies in the figures. The net profit was miscalculated. The hotel's usage of concrete and steel is wrong. He slammed the files on the desk, his voice rising in anger. You, a project manager, shouldn't make such a fundamental mistake. Reflect on that. At any other company, you'd have been fired by now. Later that evening, Nora was at her apartment, making pasta for Noah, her movements stiff and mechanical. Noah walked in, his face still etched with anger from the day's events. It's all because of you that I got fired, Mr. Davis's voice echoed in her memory. If it weren't for me, Mr. Davis would have sold you out. Believe it or not, or don't you want to do this so you can keep being a nobody? Serving beer? Don't push it, Noah, Nora said, her voice weary, placing a plate of pasta in front of him. Can't you handle my words? I made you pasta. Didn't you love that? Noah stared at the plate, his expression hardening. Eat soon or it'll get cold, Nora urged, her voice softening slightly. I don't like it anymore, Noah stated flatly, his voice devoid of emotion. I'm sick of seeing it. Mr. Bolton, up in your ivory tower, you're too good for regular food. If it's not steak and foie gras or caviar or honey butter with bread, then you obviously won't care for something as simple as my cooking. Nora's eyes welled up with tears, but she forced them back, her voice trembling. Feed me and I'll eat it, she whispered, her voice breaking. The next morning, Jack approached Noah, holding a file. Mr. Bolton, here's the latest project plan from your newly invested film company. Please, have a look. Have her make me a cup of coffee, Noah instructed, gesturing towards Nora, who was walking past. Jack nodded, turning to Nora. Mrs. Bolton, Mr. Bolton would like a coffee. Nora paused, her gaze meeting Noah's, a silent challenge passing between them. She walked to the break room, her heart pounding, and made him a cup of coffee, her hands shaking slightly. Later, Jack approached Noah again, his expression troubled. Mrs. Bolton went to see Mr. Carter, he reported, his voice hushed. Mr. Carter? Noah repeated, his brow furrowed. Yeah, the BioTour project needs approval from Mr. Carter. Isn't that just a phone call away? Why is she making a fuss? Didn't you tell her it was my mistake? Jack asked, his voice hesitant. You're really getting... It's your unpredictability when it comes to Mrs. Bolton. But now, is it my fault for not reading the room? Should I talk to Mrs. Bolton now? Noah shook his head, a faint smile playing on his lips. No need. Let her handle it. You can go now. Yes, sir, Jack replied, nodding, turning to leave. Meanwhile, Nora arrived at Mr. Carter's office, her heart pounding with apprehension. She knocked softly on the door, and a man's voice called out, Come in. She entered, finding a young man lounging behind a large desk, his expression casual and appraising. Excuse me, where's Mr. Carter? Nora asked, her voice polite but firm. The young man grinned, leaning back in his chair. Hello, are you Nora Welch? He asked, his eyes raking over her. Yes, Nora confirmed, her brow furrowed. Let me introduce myself. I'm John, Mr. Carter's son. Oh, Nora replied, slightly surprised. I'm here today to discuss the BioTour project with Mr. Carter. John chuckled, his eyes gleaming with amusement. You're here to talk business? You don't have to talk to my dad. Since you're here for business, I also have a say here. Okay, Nora replied, trying to maintain her composure despite her growing unease. Mr. Carter, she began, gesturing towards the project proposal she was carrying. Here's our BioTour project proposal. You can take a look at it first. John waved a dismissive hand. All right, since we're negotiating, it's all about mutual interest. I'm not your boss. No need to be so formal. Sit down. He gestured to a chair across from his desk. Nora hesitated, then sat down, placing the proposal on the desk. Mr. Carter, you can review this, and if there's anything unclear, I'll explain it further. John leaned forward, his eyes fixed on Nora, a predatory glint in their depths. Okay, he murmured, his voice low and suggestive. Is there a problem? He asked, his gaze lingering on her. This approach doesn't seem quite right. Where exactly? Nora asked, her voice wary. I can't explain it well, John replied, his smile widening, his eyes roaming over her body. Take a look, he said, gesturing vaguely at the proposal. Which part is the issue? Nora leaned forward to point at a section of the proposal, but John's hand suddenly shot out, grabbing her wrist, pulling her closer. Right here, he murmured, his voice husky, his breath hot on her neck. Mr. Carter, what are you doing? Nora gasped, recoiling in shock and disgust. John chuckled, his grip tightening. Wearing so little clothes? Are you trying to seduce me? He asked, his voice mocking. I'm not, Nora exclaimed, struggling to free herself. Let go! John's smile turned predatory, his eyes gleaming with malice. I'm telling you, without our signature, you won't be able to start the BioTour project. Since you're here to negotiate, show me your sincerity. Let go, Nora repeated, her voice rising in panic. You're shameless. Ms. Welch, your pretty face is so soft and delicate, John murmured, his voice low and suggestive. I think I like you. Why do you want to hit me? You've got quite the temper. Let me tell you, women like you in business only get ahead by sleeping around. Let go. Nora's voice was laced with desperation. John ignored her pleas, his grip tightening, his eyes fixed on her, a predatory gleam in their depths. I'm telling you, I like you more and more now. You jerk, Nora spat, her voice trembling with rage and fear. Try touching me again. John chuckled, his smile widening. I'm touching you right now, he murmured, his hand reaching out to stroke her cheek. I'm telling you, I'm the heir of the Carter family. Do you think I'm some pushover? Don't touch me, Nora cried, recoiling. Go ahead, scream, John taunted, his voice low and menacing. Scream all you want. It won't help. I'm telling you, my dad owns this whole hotel. See if anyone's going to save you. Ha 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 ha. Don't come any closer. Are you asking for trouble? Where do you think you can run? This place is full of my people. Come closer, and I'll destroy myself. Even if I go to hell, I'll ruin your reputation. Are you threatening me? Do you think I'm easily scared? You're looking for trouble. You are. Nora's eyes darted around the room, desperation rising within her. She grabbed a nearby bottle of wine, her hands shaking, and held it up, her voice trembling but firm. You're crazy. Let me go. How dare you threaten me? How dare you touch it? Just then, the door burst open, and Noah strode in, his face a mask of thunderous rage. Mr. Bolton, John stammered, his face paling, recoiling from Nora. You're here. Noah ignored him, his gaze fixed on Nora, his eyes burning with fury. Sit down, please, John stammered, gesturing towards a chair, trying to regain his composure. What happened? Miss Welch is from your company, right? Wow, Sterling Enterprises has natural beauty. We just played a game, Mr. Bolton. Mr. Bolton, what are you? John stammered, his voice trailing off as Noah's fury intensified. Noah grabbed John by the collar, hauling him out of his chair, his voice a low, menacing growl. Stop, Noah commanded, his voice shaking with rage. Stop, John pleaded, his face contorted with fear. Mr. Bolton, I was just joking with her and accidentally bumped into her. I didn't do anything. I know I was wrong. Just then, Della walked in, her eyes widening in surprise as she took in the scene. Mr. Bolton, she exclaimed, her voice laced with concern. I really didn't know Mr. Bolton, John stammered, his voice trembling. If I had known she was your wife, I wouldn't have dared. Stop, it's Della, Noah hissed, his voice low and venomous. She asked me to talk about the project, and she told me to have some fun with Ms. Welch, but I didn't know she was your person. Even if you gave me the courage, I still wouldn't dare. Can other women be messed with, bastard? Noah's fist connected with John's jaw, sending him sprawling to the ground. "How dare you touch my girl?" Noah roared, his voice echoing through the room. "You're asking for trouble." "Hey, Mr. Bolton, forget it," Della pleaded, her voice laced with fear. "Stop. I'm begging you, Mr. Bolton. Miss Welch, give me a chance to change." Noah ignored Della, his gaze fixed on John, his anger still simmering. "Tell Mr. Carter," he commanded, his voice sharp and cold. "In 5 minutes, I want to see the Biotour project's approval. Also, his son, John. I'll give him 1 day to disappear from New York." "All right, Mr. Bolton," John stammered, nodding frantically. "Mr. Bolton, I really know I've done wrong." Noah turned to Nora, his expression softening slightly, concern replacing the rage in his eyes. "What are you doing?" he asked, his voice gentler now. "Don't move, Mr. Bolton. I know I've done wrong." "Does it hurt?" Noah asked, his voice low, his fingers brushing lightly against her arm where John had grabbed her. "It hurts like hell," Nora whispered, her voice trembling. "It should hurt," Noah replied, his voice firm but softer. "Learn some sense. He harassed me first and I—" Nora's voice trailed off, tears welling in her eyes. "You got some balls now," Noah murmured, a hint of admiration in his voice. "Now you learn to burn bridges, start fights over nothing. I'm your husband. Won't you call me when needed? Is it so hard to ask about your dad?" Nora's breath hitched, surprise and relief flooding through her. "I got the best doctors for him," Noah continued, his voice softening further. "His condition's improving. So when can I see my dad?" Nora asked, her voice barely above a whisper. "When I'm in a better mood," Noah replied, his eyes searching hers. "You can go then. I'm not a mind reader. How would I know when you're in a good mood?" "Noah," Nora said, her voice trembling, "I'm human, a living being, not your toy. What do you even think I am? How dare you talk to me like that?" Noah's expression softened completely, his eyes filled with a flicker of something akin to regret. "By the way," he said, his voice quiet, "about your dad's case, there's been progress. Even Mr. Smith can't handle this matter. Can you really help?" Nora asked, her voice laced with hope. "What's up, Mr. Bolton?" Jack asked, walking in, interrupting their conversation. "Miss Hall has called many times." Noah sighed, running a hand through his hair. "So why not take one from her?" he muttered, more to himself than to Jack. "Tell Della that if not for our family's friendship, the Hall family would have left New York already." "Well, okay. I got it." Jack nodded, turning to leave. "I made ravioli this morning with corn and beef fillings," Nora said, changing the subject abruptly, her voice softening. "Your stomach's terrible. Eat some. I'm off to work now." She turned to leave, but Noah's hand shot out, grabbing her arm, pulling her back. "Stop." Nora turned back to face him, her brow furrowed. "What's up?" "Am I your dog? What are you doing?" she asked, her voice laced with sarcasm. Noah's gaze softened, his eyes lingering on the small scratch on her arm from John's rough handling. "You're injured," he said, his voice gentle. "Take a day off." "Mr. Bolton, I'm just an employee," Nora retorted, her voice regaining its usual sharpness. "How can I take leave over a scratch? Besides, missing a day means missing a day's pay. I'm short on money, I remember that." Noah sighed, a hint of exasperation in his voice. "Our department had a meeting today. I'll drive you there." "There's a subway downstairs," Nora pointed out, her voice laced with sarcasm. "The subway is 1 mile away. Are you sure it's convenient? I can use the shared bikes." "Don't make me repeat it," Noah said, his voice firm, brooking no argument. "Mr. Bolton, you're so thoughtful," Nora said, her voice dripping with sarcasm. "Don't be fake," Noah retorted, his lips curving into a faint smile. "And I'm your husband by marriage law. What should you call me? You—" "Well, are you really canceling the WealthX project?" Nora asked, changing the subject again, her voice curious. "It's A-level, wasting resources, manpower, and money, and the return is not worth it." "That is my first project," Nora pointed out, her voice laced with disappointment. "You've torn it apart." "You can contact Mr. Buck about this project," Noah replied, his voice businesslike. "He used to review it." "Thanks." Nora nodded, a flicker of gratitude in her eyes. "Oh my, Nora, the one who just brought you—" Freya's voice trailed off, her eyes wide with speculation. No, it's not even though it wasn't said, Nora murmured, her voice low, trying to downplay the situation. Noah meant that my relationship with him was secret. Given his status, our relationship must stay hidden from coworkers. I saw it, Leah interjected, her eyes gleaming with gossip. What did you see? Nora asked, her brow furrowed. I saw you get out of a fancy car, Leah replied, her voice laced with suspicion. That car. Why does it look familiar? You got it wrong, Nora insisted, her voice firm. That's my Uber ride, not my boyfriend. I'm single. Explanations are just covers. Spill it. Is your boyfriend some wealthy heir? Who are you calling? Leah scoffed, her voice mocking. Watch your tone. I didn't name names. Why are you so upset? Just then, Linda stormed into the office, her face contorted with rage. Hey, Freya, is your brain fried? She shrieked, her voice echoing through the department. Worst performance. Have you lost your mind? Your team has 20 people, yet 3/4 are straight. You didn't secure a decent project. Our company doesn't keep slackers. If you keep slacking, you'll get fired. Oh, don't worry. This time you'll be disappointed. Bio Tour project, an SS-level project, will crush your whole team. Nora, don't stoop to their level. Heard it, Leah muttered under her breath, rolling her eyes. Just then, a new face appeared in the department, a handsome young man, looking slightly lost and bewildered. We have a new colleague, Freya whispered excitedly to Leah. Seriously? How handsome. Like Mr. Bolton. Mr. Bolton is stunning and insanely handsome. Though not as Mr. Bolton, he's still quite the hottie. Really? Where is he? Let me see. He's HR, handling papers. All right, Nora, where are you going? Freya asked, noticing Nora getting up from her desk. Don't we have a meeting later? I'm going to print some docs first, Nora replied, walking towards the printer. Nora, don't think that you're the leader of the team with this biotour project, Leah sneered, her voice laced with contempt. I never wanted to be the team leader, Nora retorted, her voice sharp. I've seen shameless people, but not as shameless as you. How did you get this project? Do you even know? So gross. Is it that gross? Nora challenged, her voice rising. On the other hand, I got this biotour project thanks to you. If you hadn't pushed and refused to admit you lost the bet, Mr. Bolton wouldn't have given me the biotour project as compensation. Just you wait. Hey, my files! Vivian shrieked, rushing towards her desk, her face contorted with panic. Truly annoying. Thanks, Nora said to Kevin, the new colleague who was standing nearby. You're welcome, Kevin replied, smiling shyly. I'm new today. I'm Kevin Meyer. Nora replied, smiling back. Hello, what's up with that employee? Vivian asked Leah and Freya, her voice laced with suspicion, watching Nora and Kevin. Seems new. Seems Jack. I didn't pay you to report to me a bunch of useless data and info. Yes, the project team started recruitment last week. That boy is Kevin. Kevin Meyer. He started working today. Move him to Project C as a critical assessment target and give him 7 days. If his skills don't qualify, fire him directly. Understood. You can leave now. Mrs. Bolton's dad, whether he's alive or not, it has nothing to do with me. Wait, arrange his rest at a top hospital. He just had heart surgery. He can't handle stress. Yes. What about Miss Hall? Ignore her. What are you giggling at? So handsome. Stop fangirling. He's really handsome, Freya whispered to Leah, her eyes fixed on Kevin. Nora, during the meeting earlier, our VP praised our team a lot, and this time we really shone. Feels good, Freya exclaimed, her voice filled with excitement. You're still talking? Linda snapped, her voice sharp. Last quarter was your worst. Let's step it up. That's where you come in. Nora, can you check this contract project to see if there are any issues? Sure, over here. This data might need to... Bolton, hi, we need to verify this data again. Are you in a hurry? Not really. We need to double check. All right, thanks, Nora. What's up? Didn't you see Mr. Bolton? What's wrong with him now? His face is colder than icebergs. Just figure it out yourself. Did Mr. Bolton just come? Since I came to the office, I haven't seen Mr. Bolton yet. All right. Let's go. We have files to check. Vivian, what's Nora's deal? Leah whispered to Vivian, her voice laced with jealousy. It's only been a few days, not to mention Wealth X project. She's also in charge of the Biotour project. That's not right. She thinks she's got some charm, and no one knows which manager she's seduced, and even Mr. Bolton has to give her some respect. Vivian, so what about our Team B? You're our group's top girl. Vivian smirked, her eyes gleaming with malice. By noon tomorrow, she needs to coordinate with Mr. Bolton about Biotour project data and the preliminary work plan. If the files are lost, she won't be able to coordinate. Vivian, what do you mean? Leah asked, her brow furrowed. Vivian, you're smart, Leah replied, a sly smile playing on her lips. If you do it, I'll treat you to dinner. Okay? Later that evening, Nora was still at her desk, working late, revising the Biotour project contract again and again. Nora, why are you still at work? Noah's voice startled her, making her jump. I have to revise the contract, she replied, her voice weary. You've revised it many times. Why are you revising it again? Well, you go back. Go home. I haven't finished it. It has no problems. Suddenly, Noah grabbed her arm, pulling her up from her chair. Noah, don't drag me, she protested, her voice rising in alarm. You're not here to risk your life. I love working, and I'm working hard to help my boss buy a new villa before the end of the year. The next morning, Nora arrived at work, her feet aching from the high heels she was forced to wear. Good morning, Nora, Kevin greeted her, smiling shyly. Good morning, Kevin. Nora, wait, Kevin called after her as she walked away. Okay, thanks. You're welcome. It's normal to hurt your feet when you wear high heels. I saw it yesterday. Here you are. Kevin handed her a pair of comfortable flats. Just then, Noah appeared, his face a mask of thunderous rage. What are you doing, Nora? He roared, his voice echoing through the office. I'm warning you. You're my wife. Don't flirt with another man. Kevin is my colleague, Nora retorted, her voice sharp. I was just talking with him. Why do you think we were flirting anyway? Stay away from Kevin. Noah's voice was cold and menacing. You misunderstood us, Nora protested, her voice trembling. I only believe what I see. Noah cut her off, his eyes narrowing. Don't do that again. All right, I'm leaving. Later that morning, Freya approached Nora, her eyes wide with curiosity. Nora, I heard you had been called to Mr. Bolton's office again. What happened? Nora sighed, rolling her eyes. Mr. Bolton is so dedicated that he talked to me about the project, she replied, her voice laced with sarcasm. Let's go, Freya said, changing the subject abruptly. The meeting will start. You're our lucky star, so make a good showing. Take it easy, Nora replied, trying to calm her nerves. I have my lines figured out. Just then, panic erupted around Nora's desk. Ah, what's wrong? My files disappeared, Vivian shrieked, her voice echoing through the department. What files? The data files I need to use at the meeting. All are gone. What, Nora? Don't worry, Freya said, trying to reassure her. I'm going to ask Mr. Buck for help. There are many talents in our company. It will definitely be solved. Don't worry, okay? Nora, you will make a fool of yourself, Vivian sneered, her voice laced with malice. How dare you get the project? Dream on. I'll invite you to a big meal. Okay, what's the matter? All the files were on the desktop. Why are they gone? Nora, I heard your files were gone, Kevin said, approaching her desk, his face etched with concern. I majored in computer science. Let me check it. What's up? It's about the plan. The data and files I need to use today are gone, Nora explained, her voice trembling with frustration. You're foolish, Leah sneered, her voice dripping with contempt. You made such a low mistake. Nora is sad about it. You've gone too far. Are you talking to me? Yeah. Although you're her leader, you should solve the problem right now instead of insulting her. As an employee of Sterling Enterprises, why gave you confidence to say that to me? I myself did. Noah's voice cut through the air, sharp and cold. Everyone froze, turning to stare at Noah, who had appeared silently behind them, his face a mask of thunderous rage. I'm the president, and I announce that you're fired. Mr. Bolton, what? Fire him? Leah stammered, her face paling. Mr. Bolton, Kevin is innocent, Nora protested, her voice rising in alarm. He just contradicted you for me. Are you defending him? I'm telling the truth. It's my fault to lose the files. Kevin just wants to help me. He's done nothing wrong. Why do you fire him? Nora, stop talking. Why? He offended me and it's a small punishment. It's not fair. If you fire him, I'll resign. Well, Nora, you're actually threatening me. The meeting will start on time. Before the meeting, retrieve the plan and data. Noah, you're mean. Nora, how dare you insult Mr. Bolton? These 2 months' salaries are deducted. Kevin, transact exit procedure. Kevin, don't worry, you won't be fired. Mr. Bolton, are you serious? Transfer him to the marketing. It suits him better. Okay, get the surveillance video. I turned off her computer last night. See who else used her computer. Okay, Mrs. Bolton, you go out. How could you do that? Kevin's done nothing wrong. Wrong? Why did you fire him? Are you questioning me for him? He's a new employee. It's normal not to know you. Will you fire him just because he contradicted you? You're the company's president. You should think about the future. How could you be so hasty? Nora, are you questioning me for him? Answer me. Yes, if you fire Kevin, I'll quit. You're selfish. Selfish? Mean? Nora, I'm your husband, but you're insulting me for him. You actually want to quit because I may fire him? Do you want to elope with him? Kevin? Yes. Go to the marketing. Marketing? Yes. Mr. Bolton read your experiences and past internships, and he thinks it suits you better. Really, that's great. I'll work in the marketing department. Mr. Bolton said to fire him just to transfer. Mr. Bolton won't fire anyone at Sterling unless someone has behaved badly. What's the matter? Kevin isn't getting fired. What's the relationship between Nora and Mr. Bolton? Vivian, come here. Ah, Mr. Buck, what's wrong? It's about Kent. Mr. Buck, I don't know anything. I'm leaving. The door is behind you. Ah, what's this? The backup files? Why do you have these? I sent them to my mailbox before I turned off the computer. Thank you. I was about to ask Noah not to fire Kevin. Why? Well, I'm foolish. Nora, are you okay? Yeah. Why are my files back? Well, Kevin did it. He made a few moves and the screen became black. It showed some data. Then your files were recovered. Kevin, he'll work in marketing. Mr. Buck informed him just now. The marketing? He's not fired? Mr. Bolton may not be narrow-minded. However, I was scared when you contradicted Mr. Bolton. I thought he would fire you. Oh my God, I acted impulsive. Nora, I heard Vivian had deleted your files. Who said that? Well, don't you see it? Mr. Buck took her away. Mr. Bolton, we will cooperate with the DAR group. Do you get the thing ready? Yes, Mrs. Bolton will definitely like it. Later that day, Noah called Nora. Noah, you finally got my call, Della's voice purred through the phone. I called Jack if you need anything. Noah, don't hang up on me. Today is my birthday. I'll wait for you at the Sky Hotel. If you don't come, you won't meet me forever. What's wrong? Go to the Sky Hotel. Noah, I thought you hated me. I knew you wouldn't forget my birthday. You celebrate my birthday every year, so you would also do it this year? Let go of my arm. No. Noah, don't be cold to me. It is my birthday. Noah, today is my birthday. Noah, I want to marry you. Noah, you Della. I've been in love. Just then, Yvette approached Nora, her eyes wide with excitement. Who is she? No, Noah, you haven't loved anyone. Who is she? Nora, I'm married to her. No, impossible. She? Everything is possible. She's my wife, and I'm telling you, if you hurt her, I won't let your family off. No, I don't. Don't believe it. Nora, I know a gossip. What is it? I was watching my Facebook. Guess what I saw? Mr. Bolton is with Della. What? Look, 999 roses. A sumptuous meal. I heard Mr. Bolton reserved the whole Sky Hotel. The Sky Hotel is the best hotel in New York. Mr. Bolton looks cold, but he's actually romantic. Will Mr. Bolton propose to Della tonight? Well, Miss Hall said she would plan a surprise. I didn't expect the surprise to be this big. Yeah, she is a good match to Mr. Bolton. Propose today is also my birthday. He forgets it. Nora, what's wrong? Are you feeling unwell? I have to deal with something, so I'm leaving. Nora, Vivian was fired. Really? Yes. Vivian worked here because of her relationship. The finance department found a major flaw in the project she was in charge of. Miss Ross is now the head of logistics. Well, okay, Freya, I'm leaving. Why does she look lovelorn? I'm lovelorn. Mr. Bolton will get married. I'm heartbroken. Even if he stays single forever, you will never get him. Stop, let me go. What are you doing? Put me down. What's going on? Freya, what's up? I don't know. Mr. Bolton and Nora, it's been recalled. I heard Mr. Bolton and Mr. Buck talking. Mr. Buck mentioned Mrs. Bolton as Nora? Mrs. Bolton? What? Noah, don't be bossy. Mr. Bolton, this way, please. Did you prepare it? What's this? The houses the company invests in. Pick out what you like. Noah, what's all this for? It's your birthday gift. You actually remember my birthday? I'm hungry. Waitress, serve the dishes. Hi, Dad, how are you? Nora, I'm getting better, and I feel good now. Well, I'll visit you tomorrow. Haha. Noah investigated my case in the school. Now I'm hired to go back at a high salary. Really? That's great. Yeah, Noah helped us a lot. Well, I got things to do. Call me when you're free, Dad. Have a good rest. Noah, thank you for helping my dad. Is that all? Let's have a meal. Nora, as long as you're alive, Noah will never love me. I must destroy you. David, do me a favor. I'll pay you $40,000. I want to visit my dad. Okay, really? I will talk to Mark about the cooperation at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and you have to go with me. Well, your breakfast. Buy something to visit your dad. No, I have money. How could you have enough money? Who are you? Let go of me. I got it. Tell Mr. Brown that I won't compromise. I'm a businessman instead of a philanthropist. It's Mr. Bolton. Bad news. What's wrong? Mrs. Bolton is missing. What happened? Where did she disappear? The villa or the mall? Have you got the videos? Hurry up and find her. I'll do it now. Lock airports, highways, and docks? Check it out anyhow. Find her. Who's that? Dell, you're smart. I'm familiar with your perfume. It's really you, Nora. There are many men. Why did you rob Noah from me? He doesn't love you. Forced love does not last. If it weren't for you, how could Noah not love me? It's all because of you. Otherwise, I would be married to Noah. I hate you. Dell, don't make another mistake. Noah will only hate you more. No. How could he hate me? It's you. It's your fault. You're ruining my happiness. Let go of me. I feel sick when I touch you. David, get her up there. Okay, go. Who are you? Let go. Dell, are you mad? Do you think you can get Noah's love by doing this? You'll only make him hate you more. Nora, answer me. Are you willing to divorce Noah and leave New York? No way. Happiness is to depend on oneself. But you're malicious, so won't get happiness. I'm sick of you being so delicate. It's disgusting. Throw her down. Stop. Let her go. Noah! Idella, release her. Do you hear me? She deserves it. Noah, if it weren't for her, we'd have get married. What's good about Nora? I've seen many women like her. She is vain and can't be sincere to you. It's none of your business. Listen, release her or I'll ruin your family. Noah, are you hard-hearted? Oh no, you're cruel. I hate you. Throw her down, idiot. Are you okay? Mr. Bolton, bring Della to the police. Mr. Bolton, the jewelry fair will be held tomorrow afternoon. Okay, I'll attend it with Nora. Please, this is my wife. Hello, Mrs. Bolton. This is our latest jewelry, Original Heart. It's designed by Heidi. Its diamond is Anar, so it has a good message. Have a look. Original Heart, it's actually Heidi's work. Put it on her. Okay, no need. I'm getting a call. Mrs. Bolton, it looks good on you. Thank you. Oh, Nora, what a coincidence. Why are you here? Alan, is she Nora Welch, your ex-girlfriend? She looks plain. She's not a match for you. There's nothing better about her than you. Thanks, you're boring, Alan. She is wearing the main necklace of this jewelry fair. Baby, do you like it? Yeah, you promised that you'd buy anything I liked. Hold on, where are you going? Give me the necklace. You shut up. My girlfriend likes this necklace. Give it to me. I got this first. Why should I give it to you? Alan, I like it. How could you afford it? It's at least $100,000. Nora, I know your family clerk. Why are you standing here? Wrap it for me. I'll swipe the card. Well, wait. I'll buy it for this lady. Peter? Nora, since you like it, I'll buy it for you. No, Peter, Alan, I also like it. Who are you? I came first. I'll buy this necklace. Wrap it up. I'll pay for it. Actually, the necklace is on Nora, so it should be hers. How can she make it hers just because she's wearing it? What a joke. I know her family clerk. Give the necklace to me. I'm going to pay the bill. But well, give it to him. You're sensible. Be quick and give it to my girlfriend. Are you sure you can afford it? I've seen many necklaces like it. Less than $300,000. Who are you? Mind your own business. She's my wife. Who do you think I am? What? Nora, it seems that you have a poor life. You have bad taste. The International Jewelry Fair is held by the Blue Group in Sterling Enterprises. All the items are costly. You can get the necklace, but you have to pay in full within 2 days. 2 days, or I'll pay in full today. How about kneeling to me if I pay for it? If you can't afford it, pay 3 times the money. It's weight to kneel to me. Come on, fail. No sufficient balance. Alan, why is the money not enough? It's impossible. There are $700,000. Is the machine broken? The machine must be broken. Take another one. Here, it's a fine machine. It's tell them why it failed, sir. This necklace is original heart, the main product of the Blue Group. It's designed by Heidi. There's a diamond named Anar Star. The price is $7 million. What? $7 million? It's so expensive. Alan Jones, right? $700,000 is the down payment. Please pay the balance in 2 days. Otherwise, I'll send you a lawyer's letter. What? I won't buy the necklace. Do you think it's a wet market? Change your mind easily? What do you think of the fair? Leave it to Mr. Buck. He knows how to do it. Okay, Mr. Bolton. Mr. Bolton. Bolton, Noah Bolton. Mr. Bolton, I was wrong. Kick them out. Does it cost so much? I don't want it. It's your gift. It's so precious. I won't take it. How could I take back the gift? Take it or drop it. And you, Noah, you came. Take a break and have something when I'm going to have a talk. Is she your wife, Noah? Gavin is in the lounge. You haven't seen him for long. Catch up with him. Get your things done first. It's said that you're married to Noah to get money. Miss Green, you must be busy, but you have time to care about me. To be honest, you'll be divorced after a year, so what? His wife is me instead of you. Just 1 year after Noah becomes the heir, he will divorce you and marry me. His intention may really be for the assets. My Miss Green, why didn't he marry you to get the inheritance? You're not important to him. You. I've met many women like you, Nora. The higher you climb up, the more danger you face. What are you doing? Release me. That's Daisy Green, right? Yeah, she was pulled over by that woman. Noah, my foot hurts. I know it's not Miss Welch's fault. She didn't mean to shove me. I didn't shove you. I only believe what I see. What did you see? I did nothing. My foot, ow. It hurts. I sprained my foot. There's a show tomorrow. The movie you invest in will start shooting the day after tomorrow. And I'm the leading lady. I'm going to call the best doctor, and I'll delay the boot ceremony. I'll rearrange it. Okay, Noah, don't to blame Ms. Welch. She didn't mean it. It's my fault. I said something bad to Ms. Welch, so she was angry. I wasn't angry. You faked the fall. Nora, I can judge for myself. Noah, I saw it clearly. Nora didn't push Daisy. If you don't trust me, watch the surveillance video. Noah, forget it. It hurts. Am I going to be a Nora if Daisy's foot can't be better? I won't let you off. Noah, why don't you believe me? I didn't do anything. Peter saw it. He can prove my innocence. Do you think I'm blind? I saw it clearly. Why doesn't he believe me? Nora, I believe you. Thank you, Peter. It's getting late. I'll see you home. It's not an occasion for me. Noah, don't leave. Stay with me. Okay, the doctor will arrive soon. Tell him if you need anything. I don't want a doctor. I just want you. Why are you cold to me? I can marry you. You want to get the inheritance? You may also get it by marrying me. Why can't your wife be me? It's none of your business. Don't do such a thing again. Noah, I was making a show with you. Daisy, don't hurt her. You know me. Behave yourself. Nora Welch, Nora, it's raining. You may catch a cold, thank you. Nora, at the fair, I noticed that you like this bracelet. Here you are. It's precious. I can't take it. Nora, Noah, Peter, I'm warning you. Don't touch her again. Noah, have you thought about Nora? You don't care about her. Why are you controlling her? I was hesitant. However, through Daisy, I'm sure you aren't concerned about Nora. You're ineligible. You even can't get a project. Stay away from her. Otherwise, I may ruin the con group. You, Peter, bye. You know Peter likes you, but you're still close to him. You're my wife. Do you like to seduce other men that much? Wake up. Noah is cute when he's sleeping. You're awake. Why are you here? You were drunk, and I cared for you all night. I'm getting a call. Yvette, I heard you were married to Noah. Am I your best friend? Why didn't you tell me? Congratulations. You've loved him for many years, and you finally married him. Well, not a big deal. I may get divorced after a while. Divorce? You want to divorce me? Who was on the phone? Peter, my bestie. Well, I made you coffee. I'll get 1 cup for you. Noah, my bestie asked me to go shopping. Can I? Where are you going? Juan Mall. Oh, here you are. What's it? The necklace you bought me. It is precious and doesn't suit me. I don't know the sponsors, so please return it to them. Do you dislike it? Or do you just like what Peter gives you? I didn't mean that. Then what do you mean? I just think it's precious and doesn't suit me. My neck hurts when I wear it. The diamond is big. What if I'm robbed? I've told you many times Peter and I are no more than common friends. So why did he give you a bracelet? Nora, what do you think I am? You can't understand it. How can you criticize me? The same goes for you. What? Make it clear. Nothing. Answer me. You think I'm close to Peter, but you dated Daisy and flirted with her. When did I date her and flirt with her? I saw it. What did you see? Let me go. I don't love Daisy. I was making a show with her. If you mind it, I'll cut her off. But you should also cut Peter off. Peter and I are friends. Are you sure he doesn't like you? Release me. Our marriage is really like what Daisy said. What did she say? Daisy told me everything. Don't take it to heart. She said we divorce after a year. All right, at least we're still together. Mr. Bolton, a big change has taken place. 2 financial managers got transferred this morning. The new manager is from overseas. Ignore it. It's my grandma's order. Mr. Lin from the Star Group invited you to have a talk at 6 o'clock in the evening. Okay, Mr. Bolton. Miss Green is here. Where is she? The reception office. Noah, what's up? Noah, don't be so cold to me. We love each other. I don't care about your relationship with Nora. We're meant to be. How could you treat me like this? Daisy. Listen, our love is false, fake. That's right. I was just playing along. You know me. If you keep bothering me and break the rules, I won't let you slide. My Noah, how could you? We have no relationship. To avoid my wife misunderstanding our relationship, I'll not see you anymore. For work matters, talk to my secretary directly. Noah, you can't do this to me. Everyone thinks we're a couple. Are you really going to leave me? I've said it. For work matters, just talk to my secretary directly. Nora Welch, it's all your fault. Nora, sorry, I was caught in the traffic. You're late for half an hour. Make it up to me. All right, I'll treat you. Let's go. I know a nice restaurant. Everything's on me. Hey, didn't you say we're having lunch? Why are we shopping for bags now? Well, my last date didn't go well, and my mom is still mad at me. I'm planning to buy my mom bags to make up for it. Oh, right. How was the date? Don't even mention it. It almost got me killed. What happened? My mom told me his name was Peter Chase, the CEO of Kana Group. He looks decent in the photo. Too bad he's a playboy. Peter Chase, he's not a playboy at all. You met him just once, and you're already defending him. Judging from his look, he's a classic playboy. He's my senior from college. You know him? What a coincidence. Oh, this is nice. Hey, this is a new arrival in our store. Can you afford it? Don't get it dirty. Hey, don't you talk like that. It's just a bag. Of course, I can afford it. Even if I can't afford it, what's wrong with us touching it? If no one is allowed to touch them, you should just lock them up in our store. Any random bag costs at least $144,000. Can you afford that? So what if we can't afford it? Are you trained to be snobby? Customer is God. Isn't that the core of servicing? If you serve customers like this, I'll make a complaint. You should look in the mirror. Expect me to serve you? Dream on. Now turn left and go downstairs. There's a cheap market across. It has affordable bags. It's our freedom to buy bags wherever we want. As a store salesperson, serving customers is your job. You're not doing your job but being picky. That's on you, isn't it? Nora, stop talking sense into her. If she's smart enough, she wouldn't be here working as a store salesperson. There are people who look down on others everywhere. Enough, stop right there. People like you, I've seen plenty. Just come from the countryside, earning $3,000 a month, and still want to shop for luxury. For you to buy a bag worth $14,000 is just a joke. What kind of mean person are you? Just wait, I'm going to call and report you. Fine, I'll save you the trouble and get you some service. Jason, come and help them. Okay, what do you girls like to see? I'm buying presents for my mom. Pick nice ones for me. What are you looking at? Haven't you seen a card? The card I hold can buy more than 10 or 20 bags. I'll have this one, and this one. Pack them up. I'll pay by card. All right, this way, please. This one too. All by card. Yvette, this is for you. Hey, not this one. This is our latest arrival. Another customer has bought it. Forget it. This bag costs over $200,000. You can't afford it no matter what. You should have basic courtesy as a store salesperson. Your behavior speaks volumes about your store standards. Bear with it or get lost. Our store only welcomes rich customers. Ms. Yates and Mr. Archer, welcome. I'm here to get my bag. What's going on? I heard the commotion from outside. Two troublemakers couldn't afford a bag but insisted on touching it. Who comes to buy luxury brands without money? Nora Welch? Emery? What a coincidence. Isn't this my high school classmate, Nora Welch? What are you doing here? That's right. She's my classmate from high school. She's your classmate? She touched your bag just now. I just told her to stay away. What? She touched my bag. That bag cost $200,000. I can't believe it. That's a $200,000 bag. This touched it. M. Yates, Mr. Archer? Yeah, fill me in. Isn't she your classmate? What does she mean, Emery? Mr. Archer, Grace Gem, you run as the famous Brandon Top jewelry store in New York. How can your staff do this? My bag was touched by trash. It's dirty now. No need for that. I just touched it. I did nothing to it. How could it be dirty? Whatever, it's dirty anyway. Honey, you have to stand up for me, all right? How about this? You don't look like rich people. Since you were her classmate, just pay her $40,000 and kneel to apologize to her. You want me to pay and apologize? Yes, hurry and kneel. Apologize my ass. Do you really think we are easy? We just touched the bag. Believe it or not, Nora can buy your store with one phone call. Who are you bullying? We have connections. Connections, huh? You want to compete? My boyfriend is the design director of Grace Group. Who is Nora anyway? Oh, I forgot. The Welch family just has that shabby company your brother runs. I heard your dad had that scandal, and his reputation was ruined. Now he's on the bed, lingering. Emery, you've gone way out of line. Emery, you've gone way out of line. Out of line? Geez, you mean me? Kneel before me now and pay me the money, or I won't let you off. Mr. Archer is not only a design director in Grace Group, he's also related to the Bolton family. I advise you to just pay up and apologize. Nora, it's all different now for you. Back in school, you loved tattling on me. You also slandered me, relying on your background to do whatever you wanted. Now let's see how smug you are. Tom, she bullied me and made me suffer back then. You have to stand up for me. Very well. Today I'll settle both new and old scores. On your knees. You, Yvette, let's go. Where do you think you're going? This is my place, darling. Are you okay, Tom? It hurts so much. Help me. How dare you touch my girl? Don't touch her. Don't touch her. Mr. Bolton, why are you here? I'm the Tom. You all right, Mr. Bolton? You want the bag? We wanted to buy bags. The staff over there look down on us and think we can't afford it. Then Emery came with her boyfriend to talk trash to us. We touched her expensive bag, and she wanted us to pay her and kneel before her to apologize. Well, Tom, who's he? Shut your mouth. My wife can't afford a luxury bag. What? She's Mrs. Bolton? Noah Bolton? Who is that? Tom, what's going on here? Jack, tell the legal department to draft an acquisition agreement. I'll buy Grace Group. Who the hell are you? My boyfriend is a vice president. Grace Group is publicly listed. Who do you think you are to acquire Grace Group? Grace Group is a public company. Who do you think you are to acquire it? Tell her who I am. Tom, Nora is just a loser. I know her family very well. No way she knows any big shots. Shut up, you ignorant. Let's break up now. Tom, how could you do this to me? Didn't you say you love me? You said you'd buy me whatever I like? I've seen many vain women like you. You earn $3,000 a month and still want to have it all. Let's break up now. Take her away. Okay, Tom. No, please, I was wrong. Pick whatever you like. I don't need anything. Go ahead and pick. Really awesome. I want this one. Thanks. My grandma has returned. We'll have a gathering. You'll join us. Okay, I got it. Are you here for business? He is not here for business. He actually is. Then what is he here for? He is here for business. He plans to invest in the catering today. He's here to have a look and to acquire the Grace Group. Invest in catering and acquire Grace Group? That's right. Mr. Bolton is exploring now, trying everything. Really, the catering? I'm familiar with that. My family runs a catering business. Oh, would say good. Jack, you should exchange some catering industry insights with this lady. What have you had lunch? Yep, this say is handmade by me. Not sure if you like it here. Maybe you don't like it. People like you have seen everything. How could you like such a thing? A gift given can't be taken back. Do you like it? It's a bit ugly, but I'll reluctantly accept it. I heard Noah had gotten married. What's going on? Whose daughter is it? I just came back from abroad. How could he get married? Marriage can't be rushed. Well, it's the Welch family's girl. I found her pretty and sweet, and Noah likes her too. So I agreed to the marriage. This is absurd. The marriage with the Welch family was arranged by Noah's grandfather a long time ago. It doesn't count anymore. Noah likes her? You know the Welches. A child from such a humble background can't make it to the big stage. Besides, everything should be well matched. Anderson, Brooks, Cooper, everyone loves my grandson. Why insist on choosing a Welch? Well, there's nothing to worry about. Hurry and let them get a divorce before they develop feelings. But you know Noah's temper. Once he decides on something, he won't change his mind. I think the Welch girl is just after our money. Noah can't possibly be happy with her. That's not it. Noah is not a kid anymore. He's almost 30 and has been in the business world for years. He's seen all kinds of people. He knows very well what he's doing. What does he know? If he knew what he was doing, he wouldn't be single by now. It's driving me mad. All right, guests are coming soon. Go check the kitchen. I had someone make Noah's favorite special rib soup. Okay, Madam Bolton, I'm here. Oh, Daisy's here. Come have a seat now. I brought you a premium supplement from my overseas shoot. I hope you like it. That's wonderful. I love it. I like it very much. Oh, isn't Noah back yet? Not yet. I heard something came up at the company. I can't dance anymore. I can only act now. What? What happened? It's Nora Welch. She misunderstood me and Noah, and she deliberately pushed me. I twisted my ankle. The doctor said I can never dance again. Oh my. I told you kids from poor families, huh? Daisy, I like you. Your family has a scholarly background. I really care about you. I don't mind Noah getting married. As soon as they divorce, I can marry Noah right away. Well, old hag, I've said so much already. What else does she want? Does she want Nora to be her granddaughter-in-law? Madam, even if I can't marry Noah, I'll still take care of you. Maybe Noah and I are just not meant to be. Daisy, I really like you. I like you too. I've always considered you as my real grandma. Noah, you're back. What are you doing here? I heard your grandma is back, so I just got back from my shoot and brought her something. It's been a while, Noah. Why didn't you greet me first? Greetings, Grandma. Good madam. I'm Nora. This is for you. I heard that you love crafts. I specially embroidered a beautiful landscape for you. Hope you like it. What crap is that? This kind of thing costs just a few bucks online. Did you give her this on your first meeting? Daisy Green, this is my family business. None of your concern. As long as I make her happy, soon Noah will marry me. I'm not that into embroidery. I'll leave it here for you. Have a look when you have time. This is double-sided embroidery. I heard from Noah's mom that you like it. I can make whatever you like in the future. Double-sided? That's right. Do you want to have a look now? Oh, you guys are here. Why are you standing? Have a seat. Nora, how are you and Noah doing? Noah treats me well. I'm just worried my son won't know how to take care of you. He's a bit clueless about romance, so please bear with him. What's up with Noah's mom? Damn it. Are you feeling unwell? Bring me her embroidery. I can't believe any girl likes it now. Oh, young people like all sorts of things now. Why wouldn't they like embroidery? Nora, show your work to her. Okay, it's the real deal, right? Nora is very talented. How long did you spend to make it? About a month. That's thoughtful of you. So you really like embroidery? I learned embroidery before too. I'll make one for you someday. Daisy, you're busy with acting and don't have time for this. I appreciate your kindness. Yes, Daisy, acting is hard work. Actresses usually don't do this kind of thing. Just focus on your acting. All right, everyone, let's eat. M. Green, if you have any questions about it, you can come to me anytime. Nora, come and sit by her. Chat with her. Go ahead. Am I a wolf or a tiger? I won't eat you. Do I have to beg you to sit? This is Noah's favorite food here. Try this. Okay, it's really good. The meat is tender, sweet but not greasy, and very crispy. This is my specialty dish and Noah loves it. Madam, you made this? Can I ask you for cooking tips next time? Of course, if you like it, have another bite. This old hag, weren't you just acting like you hated her? How quickly you two became close. It's driving me crazy. It's been over half an hour. Your grandma took Nora to the study. I wonder what they're talking about. Excuse me, I'm going to the bathroom. Okay. Madam, this is our family heirloom. I see Noah truly likes you since he chose you. I have nothing to say. Take this jade bracelet for safekeeping. This is too valuable. That old hag, gave the heirloom to Nora. I'm so furious. Noah is calm and not good at expressing himself. You need to be more understanding. Don't worry. I will. Daisy, what are you doing here? Madam, tell me, please, what's wrong? Daisy, madam, am I not better than Nora? Why are you siding with you? How can you speak like this? I didn't know Nora well. I misunderstood her. You turned out you misunderstood her. You switched sides. Did you learn it from TV? Shameless. You're truly unbeatable when it comes to being shameless. How could you do this to me? Didn't you say you like me? Daisy Green, what have you done? Nora, how dare you push her down? What are you up to? Daisy again. Now I saw clearly with my eyes that you were the one pushing her. Madam, you all right? Madam, is she alive or not? Grandma. Mom, what happened? Nora, stop pretending. You pushed Madam down the stairs. How ruthless. Daisy, what are you talking about? It was clearly you. I saw it with my own eyes. Nora, what's going on? Was it really you? I just went to the bathroom. Why would I push her? You were the one talking to her. Nora, if you want to accuse me, at least find a convincing reason. Noah, I didn't do it. It's Daisy. She pushed her off the stairs. But you conf with your grandma. You downstairs? It's ICLE, have to believe me. Just leave. Even if she wakes up, I doubt she'll want to see explanations. Noah, the priority now is your grandma's health. She needs treatment. They will know the truth. Don't be too joyful. Doctor, how's her condition? It's not looking good. The patient head is injured, and even if she wakes up, she might not be able to speak. What? Nora, where are you going? Peter, Nora, I just went to the Bolton's place. I heard about Madam Bolton. Don't worry, I'll take care of it. Do you trust me? Of course I trust you. Daisy said you pushed her. I know she's lying. Don't worry, I know the best brain specialist. He's on his way. I'll make sure justice is served. Thank you, Peter. No, Nora. Actually, Nora, so you like him, huh? Peter, I'm already married. Nora, you won't be happy marrying Noah. Besides, I can tell Daisy is into Noah. You might as well, Peter. Please stop. Even if I'm not with Noah, I won't be with you. I understand. I'll do my best to help Madam Bolton. It's the last thing I can do for you. Thank you, Peter. Let me give you a ride. I'm going to the Bolton's place. Why are you carrying luggage to Bolton's residence? I'm going to take care of Madam Bolton. Okay, I'll give you a ride. Noah, is this brain specialist reliable? People hired by Peter are reliable. Well, Nora, you have the nerve to come. Why are you here? I want to take care of Madam Bolton. Noah, I didn't do it. Do you believe me? You're my wife. Of course I believe you. Noah, I saw her pushing Madam Bolton. If something happens to Madam, she should be the one to blame. Daisy, do you really not know the truth? Madam Bolton, you're awake. I'm lucky I survived your trick. Daisy, it was really you. You are so ruthless. Jack, make this an announcement. Blacklist Daisy Green citywide. Blacklist me? No, Nora Welch, you. I'm ruined because of you. Madam, you've just recovered. Don't get upset. Sit and rest now. Nora, if you feel lonely at home, you can help Noah at Sterling Enterprises, but there are many girls at the company, so be careful. Madam, what are you talking about? She is right. The company is full of beauties, so be careful, Noah. Yes, tomorrow. Go to the company and arrange for Nora to start working there. All right, consider it done.